Malawi is one of the poorest countries in the world, with more than half the population of 14 million surviving on less than $1 a day. It's also caught in the middle of the HIV/AIDS pandemic. Its maternal mortality rate is one of the worst anywhere. Around 1 in 100 women die in childbirth, compared to 1 in 15,000 in the West. About 1 in 8 children die before the age of 5, and life expectancy here is a mere 38. Supermodel Tasha de Vasconcelos, who was born in neighbouring Mozambique, has now turned her sights to helping the children here. She set up a foundation called Amor, which is already making progress.
The maternal mortality rate is alarming. The amount of deaths from childbirth is not a joy now in Africa, which breaks my heart. And we need to focus on the mothers. We need to focus on the children, because that's the future of Africa. We're saving lives. We've only just scratched the surface. And even if I'm not here, Amor will continue the work that we've begun.
During her visit to Malawi this week, she was given a special welcome by the local villagers of Damasi, where Amor is building a new maternity hospital. They were welcoming the arrival of a 20-ton shipment of medical equipment and supplies. It's come as a gift from the Princess Grace Hospital in Monaco, where Tasha now lives. Despite the shipment, facilities remain basic. Here in the postnatal room, beds are limited, and this mother was only able to recover on a blanket on the floor just hours after giving birth to her child.
If you go into the antenatal ward, there are only like 4 beds in there, but there are about 15 women sleeping in there, and they sleep on the floor. In the postnatal ward, like today, there are 8 mothers who have delivered.
Growing up in difficult conditions before her family was forced to flee Mozambique because of civil war, she's carved herself a modelling career that's seen her on the front cover of some of the world's most best-known magazines. Tasha's progress in Malawi has been helped by a friendship with the president, Dr. Joyce Banda. Described as the most powerful woman in Africa, Dr. Banda is working to rebuild her country and sees the help from outside agencies such as Amor as a major part of her political ambition.
It is very important that Africa must do things differently. They hear poverty has a woman's face, HIV and AIDS has a woman's face, and as if that's not enough, women are dying giving birth. So it's very, very important that women must become leaders on the continent, because women then understand the problems of women.
The problems in Malawi remain enormous. They call Tasha Madalisto, meaning a blessing. Religion is observed, they say, as their only source of comfort, and the songs of worship are moving and humbling, and can also be heard as a cry of help to the outside world.